Alright, it's almost slammin' and jammin' time once again as the marketing for Space Jam 2: A New Legacy continues to ramp up. We've just been graced with our very first posters for the film, giving us new looks at our favourite characters and some new character reveals. All the details right here. Before we get into this, don't forget to hit that like button down below. It does wonders in getting my content out there, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to keep up to date with all my content. So we finally got our first batch of Space Jam teaser posters, each of which show off one or two of the film's characters. These are some absolutely terrific character posters, once again utilising that purple and orange colour scheme we've seen in previous marketing for the film. I love how the bright blue and fluoro orange jerseys stand out against this backdrop. This is definitely a dynamic marketing campaign. So with that, let's take a closer look at each poster. Firstly, we've got this great shot of Lebron and Bugs, and while their faces are mostly cropped out, this is a seriously cool looking poster. They got style, they got swagger, they got some real attitude. This is really reminding me of those classic Bugs and MJ posters from the original film, and probably more than any other poster here, this one gets me super hyped for the movie and this team up of the decade. Also great to see Lebron wearing a bracelet for his non-profit I Promise program for at-risk youth. Next up is the man himself, Bugs Bunny. Of course, these posters are showing off traditionally animated versions of the Toons and making incredible use of lighting, shading, and shadowing. The original movie used these techniques in spades to help animated characters stand out from live-action backgrounds and away from live-action characters, and it seems that they are putting this to great use once again. These are some of the most beautiful 3D looking hand-drawn Looney Tunes arts I've ever seen. Of course, the movie will also give us CG variations of the characters, with it being widely reported that the characters will appear in both designs throughout the film. Next is Lola Bunny, who might I say is looking terrific in her semi-new look. Of course, there's a whole lot of people out there who are annoyed that her design has been changed from the more recent Looney Tunes TV shows. However, all this design really does is returns the character to her original Space Jam design from the first film, so I can totally dig it. Of course, they have toned down the sexuality on Lola here, which has been another hot topic on the internet, but to be completely honest, if your biggest worry in a movie made for children is that they've given the cartoon bunny a breast reduction and covered up some of her fur, I don't really know what to say. And now it's Tweety. We've actually seen quite a bit of Tweety in the marketing for this film so far, including an image of him alongside Lebron. Not much to really say here because, well, Tweety is Tweety. This is a character so simple you can't really change him up too much without losing his classic look. I'm keen to see what hijinks he gets up to on the court with Sylvester, though no Sylvester poster has been put out just yet. All I can say is, this bird better keep his eye on the ball, cause he's about to get knocked right out of the sky. And next, the legendary Daffy Duck. Of course, they've gone with the classic modern Daffy here, and not the early screwball Daffy, which they drew heavily on for the most recent Looney Tunes cartoons. This is great though, because this is the version of the character as seen in the original film, and of which most people think of when they think of Daffy. Of course, he's got all kinds of crazy eyes going on, so we know he's going to be bouncing off the walls. Interestingly, early rumours suggested Daffy might actually be the team's manager and not a player. However, here he is suited up for a game, so it looks like he'll definitely be joining the rest of the Toons on the court. Next is the Roadrunner. Again, another simplistic character that can't really change all that much without inherently losing what makes them so iconic. While Roadrunner was part of the Toon Squad in the original, I can't really recall him being in the film a lot or really doing that much. I'm really hoping for more screen time this time round, as this character, along with his best frenemy Wile E. Coyote, are able to deliver some of the absolute greatest Looney Tunes gag work out there. Again, much like Sylvester, no Wile E artwork just yet. And now it's everyone's favourite little guy, Speedy Gonzales. Seeing Speedy here will be a breath of fresh air to a lot of folks out there, as many were worried he wouldn't make the cut. Of course, many consider Speedy to be an outdated and problematic character these days, and following the removal of Pepe Le Pew from the movie, others were scared that Speedy would be getting the chop as well. But thankfully, this poster proves otherwise. He'll be there running circles around the Goon Squad, sombrero and all. And finally, we get a great look at Taz Devil, one of my personal fave toons of the bunch. Here he is causing a storm and tearing up the court. This could quite possibly be the absolute best and most dynamic poster of the lot. Again, I have to draw attention to the superb lighting, shading, and shadowing and details in these drawings. You can actually see the movement in this one. So with that, the Space Jam 2 marketing campaign is certainly well underway, and given the kind of promotion that we're getting now, it seems that elusive trailer is more imminent than ever. If I were to guess, I'd say we could probably get one by the end of the week, possibly alongside Godzilla vs. Kong, or at the very least by the end of April. I will of course be right here to cover it and break it down as always. Space Jam 2: A New Legacy opens in select theaters and on HBO Max on July 16, 2021. If you'd like to keep up to date with all the biggest cartoon news, don't forget to like and subscribe to see more regular installments like this. And if you're keen on diving deep into the history of all your favourite animated characters, don't forget to check out my continuing Cartoon Evolution series linked at the end of the video. And at that, it's over to you. I want to know, what are your thoughts on the new Space Jam: A New Legacy character posters? Do you love them, and are you as excited for the film as I am? Fire away down in the comments below and let me know your thoughts. Hey everyone, if you haven't yet, smash that big old subscribe button up on your screen to keep up to date with all my content, and hit that like button down below. Also, don't forget to check me out on social media, and please consider supporting me over on Patreon for as little as $1 a month for exclusive videos, early access content, and to get your name up on the screen. Thanks again for watching.